Hello guys, welcome to our channel, and in this video we are going to continue our work in coding or in HTML and making and styling our HTML document. Okay, so as you can see, you may have an idea that we're going to do some styling here, and then but before that we can open the file or the HTML file using your notepad or using your Visual Studio Code. So I am going to use Visual Studio Code because it helps me to decode faster. Okay, and it helps me to code faster. So you can see that it's right here in front of me, and I can now go live to let you see, but as you can see here, there's an error. Okay, so open a workspace or a folder. So we're gonna do that. So open a folder. So that's inside our desktop. Okay, it's in our desktop. So we just have to get the right folder, then select that, then it will reopen, and then I think we can go live. So there are three ways on how we can uh, format and add some style. Okay, the first one is giving this an attribute. Okay, there we go. So this code looks like this in the browser, and then what I'm telling you is that we can actually give an attribute, like say for example, uh, we want to make this red, so we have to use style. Okay, or give it an attribute. So inside the b tag we write style. Okay, so or we copy paste this thing right here and place it inside the opening b tag. Okay, and then this text is bold. Yeah, then if we resize it to the normal, reset it to 100% so it gets the size. Okay, alright, so we can also change the color just by saying color. Then we can choose the color and then write it as blue. Okay, and then when we save it, the text turns blue. So that's how it is. And then that's the first one. Okay, using the style attribute, and then we can use now the style tag. So you can put the style tag here. Okay, style, you can type style, then hit enter, and then inside this tag you can specify what element or in this document will be affected by your code. Let's say for example I, so you write I or B. Okay, say B, or let's say I. Alright, and then the trick here is to put it inside a bracket. Okay, where's the bracket? There we go. And then since it's empty, um, Alright, so we're now using the inline. Alright, so this is it, inline, and then it must be inside the head tag. Okay, so this is the internal inline. Alright, so let's say for example we will specify the color, then we can choose any color, like say for example red, let's say red, and then we save it. But before that, let's see the document. No. Alright, so here we save it, and then everything that has the I tag will be affected. So this is inline. So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna put a comment that this is an inline styling. Inline. Oh, um, since uh, since it is a CSS from now on, from here, alright, so to this point, this is actually a CSS code. Okay, and then when you do it here, it will not work. Okay, so you should actually uh, do this instead. I think asterisk. Okay, where's that one? Not this one, this one. No. Yeah, there it is. Then put it inside. So there's a lot of way on how you can comment, but if it's inside this um, characters, so it cannot be read by the browser. Okay, and then I'm gonna write inline way of styling. Okay, so that's one. So save that, and then it affects all the uh, elements that are inside the I tag. Okay, so that's how we do the inline, and then we can now do the um, external. So for the external, you can actually create another document, but now with the file extension CSS .css or cascading style sheet for CSS. Alright, so you click uh, create another document. Okay, so Control N, then Control S for saving it in the same file directory. So but right now um, um my let's name it my external, or let's say for example external style sheet, and then the file extension is that css. Okay, so there we go. This is another code, and then we have to link this to the other document. So we have two documents here, as you can see. We have coding, this is the HTML part, and then this is the CSS part. Okay, so what you're gonna do right here is to um, use the link tag. Okay, and then this one, link CSS. Alright, so it's a style sheet, and then in this part you are going to get the address, okay, or the path, the relative path. And then you copy the path. Okay, again copy the path, right click and then copy the path, and then you go back to this document, and then um, you place it here. Okay, so external style sheet. So if you know the exact name, then you can do it. Okay, so let's save that. So nothing happened because the style sheet is empty. But the good thing about external style sheet is you do not have to go directly into your HTML document that just to change its appearance. So at some point, the external style sheet is very manageable. So you need to only change one document or open one document, and then the entire HTML document can be styled. So um, we can copy this. Okay, so if we remove this, okay, so let's say we remove it for a while and then save it, so there's no style. Alright, so we can also remove this attribute for a while and then save it, and then there's no style at all. And then we go to our external style sheet, and then just like how we do the inline style. Alright, so we place it here, but right now we do not call the style here because it's implied, but we specify our target using its tag. Okay, alright, so we save that, and again you see that um, it instantly changed our document. So when I say turn blue, okay, so the italic ones will turn blue, and then save that, so it turned blue. So that's how easy it is to do that, and we can do more if we know how to um, we know the proper styling. Okay, so we do all the styling in the external style sheet. That's a lot easier compared to other ways of styling. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you learn how to style using the three ways. One is giving the attribute as mentioned here. Alright, so we have inline, internal, alright, or inline or giving the um, attribute, internal using the style, and then external. Alright, so sometimes I call it giving attribute. Anyways, that's a lot for today, I think, for this video. So see you soon next time.